Hello, everybody. I am doing a quick read today because I missed out yesterday. I got busy with some other tasks that I had to do and was not able to upload a reading. So I am doing a live today. I'm going to pull up some meditation music to have on in the background for you guys. Okay. Hopefully that's not too loud. But today I'm just gonna pull some cards. The energies are a little wonky. Hopefully you can hear me okay. And I did change around some of the settings so that when you do watch the replay, you can now view the comments. Okay. I had it set so that you could not previously see what people had been typing. Um, so now you can see that on the replay from hopefully the setting is going to work going forward for any other readings. But as always, if you are trying to do something inappropriate in the chat, then you will be flagged, okay, by YouTube. All right, I have that setting on there as well. And like I might not even see what you have to say. So, it's on you. Don't get yourself banned. You know what I mean? That's just silly. Or else go to another channel or start your own channel and do whatever the heck you want. Don't come here and do it because you're just going to create karma for yourself. Okay. What I want to say about that. So I'm going to go ahead and get into it. I guess this is the deck we're using first, the Lover's Oracle. A lot of folks like this one. So let's get into it today and see what we can find out. It's really, I would say kind of hectic, the energies currently. It is Sagittarius season. It is the year. There's a lot of scurrying around. There's a lot of getting things done before the end of the year. And then you have the holiday shopping and the planning and the entertaining and the traveling and things of that nature. So don't burn yourself out. Just go one day at a time, right? All right. So, who needs to hear about this Lover's Oracle today? Is it you, collective? Is it you? We're saying, yeah, I guess maybe I do because I'm here listening to this reading right now. So, I cannot make you happy. Either this person or you cannot make this person happy, right? Like, it's not your job to make somebody else happy, right? You might feel happy around this person, being around this person might feel happy being around you. But, when we talk about what it takes to make somebody happy, you have to be able to be happy on your own, right? Somebody else can't make you happy. And the thing is, if this person can't please you in some way, then they feel unfocused. All right. So I'm not going to say that this is codependence on their part. Um, but this could be somebody that requires a lot of placating. This could be somebody who requires a lot of pats on the back. We used to talk about that in the corporate world, like, "What kind of feedback do you like?" And some people are like, "Yeah, I need that pat on the back." Other people are like, "I come here and I get paid and I do my job. I'm good." You know what I mean? You don't have to blow shit up my ass, okay? But some people need that, right? And the thing is, collective, since you are in charge of your own happiness, this person understands they don't have control over you. So they're saying like, "Well, what can I do? I can't do anything to make you happy." Maybe your interactions with this person have left you right? Feeling unhappy with them, right? A little disappointed. Okay. So, yeah, maybe they can't make you happy because maybe they're doing toxic karmic stuff and you're like, "Look, I learned that lesson a long time ago." Right? Some people they don't care. It doesn't bother them. I can't do this right now. Yeah, they could be resisting ascending, resisting learning, resisting growing. Jupiter season as well. What are we moving beyond? We're moving beyond the limitations of other people. The vision we have for ourselves. You don't necessarily hold that in the hands of others because they may not understand your vision, right? I cannot make a decision. So this person, they feel like they can't make you happy. They're busy with other things right now, so it's like they can't make a solid decision. You could be in separation, living, different places. You could be seeing other people. They could be seeing, a multitude of people, and they're like, "I just can't decide." That old Meredith Grey, "Well, I don't know. Maybe I want McDreamy, and then next week I want McSteamy, and blah blah blah." Does she I stopped watching a long time ago. I did see an updated episode. She sounded a little better this time, but, like, does she ever find anybody, or did she just waste a whole lot of time bouncing around on people who really didn't give a crap about what she had going on? It was all about them and getting their joint rubbed, you know what I'm saying? Some of these people, they be in your inbox, be like, "Oh, yeah, we need to get together. We would look so good together, blah, 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 blah." Okay, when are you gonna invite me out in public to do something? Hello, hello. I'll make that decision for you, right? Go look at Pornhub. Nobody gives a shit no more, okay? Like, what do you need me for? Dumb people. It's real stupid what people think that you'll actually fall for. And that's some of that too, is these people, they're like, "Well, how am I gonna rope them into this one?" And it's like, if you have to use employee tricks and all this stuff to get somebody to like you, that they ain't for you. They are not for you. No. Mm. I mean, I'm sorry, but some of the folks would be like, 2 days before the election, "I know who I'm voting for." Really? Really? I mean, I like somebody who's a little more firm on their direction, right? And I feel like this collective is has that type of, thing going on, right? We got a thing going on, right? You're looking for that, the one who makes you sing, not the one that makes you cry, right? Say bye-bye to the one that makes you cry. My dog's laying here on my bed with me as I'm doing this, and she probably loves this because she knows it's quiet time when I do these readings. But, like, earlier today, or the other day, I was on the phone talking to somebody about some insurance. Insurance is such a pain. And she's like, it's like, you know, people don't believe in me. This could be this person. And it's like, well, if they can't make decisions, if they can't make you happy, if they can't, if they're all about, I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't, where's their belief in themselves? You know, um, it's great to be somebody's little cheerleader every now and then, but, like, are they ever gonna figure that out for themselves? What if you're not there, you know? The second you step away or you can't see what they're doing, are they gonna fall apart like a toddler? I mean, is that the type of relationship you're looking for? But people don't believe in me. They're saying this, people don't believe, but believe in what? What are they doing? Sleeping with multiple people, doing drugs, getting fucked up every weekend, not caring who they're even sleeping with, not using protection. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, what have they been believing in? Because sounds like a load of bollocks. Well, maybe that's why nobody believes in you, sir or ma'am, because it's just an empty shell of poop right now, and maybe that's your karma to go figure out, right? How to clear out your own poop, you know? My dog hasn't figured out how to bag her own poop yet. I have to go out there and do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, get your little able-bodied tuckus up and get moving, and maybe people will start give some to believe in, right? Who were you before people didn't believe in you? Were you anything at all? Guess what? You got the whole you can choose anything you want. Unfortunately, a lot of people choose toxic behavior, and then that's when they get this. So, what are you gonna do? Not saying nobody makes any mistakes, everybody's I'm not saying that. Not saying that in the slightest. Okay. You are too nice. I don't deserve your kindness. Yeah, you could have been cheering this person on. You could have been kind of pumping them up a little bit. What's that song out right now? I think it's by Hosier. It's called Too Sweet. He's like, you're too sweet, and here I am doing this, this, and this, right? It's like, what are they doing about it? Anything? Oh, they just expect you to come through with your little broom because 'cause you're the nice well, she's nice or he's nice. They'll take care of it for me. Right? Whoever this is realizes that they don't deserve you doing that. You don't again, that's a codependency thing, thinking you need to come up and clean up people's messes. And, a lot of people think it's because, well, that's my kids, your adult children. Or they'll be like, well, that's my cousin. Or, well, we go way back, blah, blah. Well, yeah, you might have gone way back, but what were they doing back then? Same damn thing? Sometimes you show up like sometimes you find out about people and it's like, yeah, I don't think that marriage fell apart just because of so and so. You know what I mean? After a while when you find out what they've been up to on their off days from that marriage for decades. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Mhm. Yeah, everybody knows. We're not fucking stupid. Just because you don't say nothing don't mean right, collective? Isn't that the and that's why they will continue to do it, okay? So that's why sometimes saying something, you know what? Yeah, go ahead, kill them with kindness. You need to be told not to go an adult needs to be told, and a fully functioning adult needs to be told some of these things. Okay. Well, maybe you can find a support group that can tell you how to live your fucking life because I ain't doing it. You came into this reading, if you thought you were gonna be placated by somebody feeling sorry for you today, that is not happening. No. I cry at night. Okay. This person could really truly be upset over this situation. Um yeah, please do what is best for your heart. I think they realize that, their level of maturity um and yours may just be two separate things. Okay? You know what I mean? It's like they're running into obstacles and it's not getting any easier for them at the moment. Sorry guys, I got to fix my hair. I'm getting it done tomorrow. I need my ends are so terrible right now. They're just like not doing anything. So like the last whatever is just kind of lifeless, but it's starting to grow out. All right, continuing on here. Let's get some conversation cards to see what else is going on with these messages. Okay, why is this one backwards? This is from yesterday. Okay. Yeah, they could be seeing that you're looking good and realize that like somebody's going to snatch you up and it's probably not going to be them because they can't make you happy, can't make decisions. They're just it's like they're in a world of hurt and they just don't know how to get out of it. What's that U2 song? Stuck in a moment and you just can't get out of it? You know, I've known a lot of people over the course of my life that, they had the same complaint day in and day out. It's like, "Oh, so and so. Oh, so and so. Oh, so," but you know what? They never left so and so. Some of them, in fact, ended up getting married to so and so. 'Cause that's what they were comfortable doing. They were comfortable having that to complain about every day. Some people are like that. You gotta let those people go and live their lives. There's no amount of cash, right? There's there's nothing that you can say, to folks that are just because they 'cause they're set on that. That's the tape that's playing in their head, okay? It might be one of those things where and, like, maybe this is a friend of yours, and it's like they just do the same and maybe this time you're just like, "You know what? I'm not begrudging your relationship or whatever, but, like, maybe you need to go and talk to a professional about it because you're just telling me the same story over and over." Right? You know? Maybe that's what you can, communicate in so many words or less, right? Sometimes saying less, right, gets you the, type of clarity, that you need, right? You ever be around some of those people, they're like, "Oh, la 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 la, la 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 la. Well, you give me this, and I'll give you this back." And it's like, "Well, why is it so complicated already?" Right? Well, let me tell you what, complications ain't gonna make me happy. How about the collective? Mhm. I mean, what kind of complications are we talking about here, right? And if this is you, like, the crying at night, like, whatever, I mean, if you are literally stuck in this and upset in this and, like, you know, reach out to a counselor, okay? Reach out to your doctor. You could just need, like, a little antidepressant or something. I'm not necessarily advocating it, whatever. Personally, I healed, a lot of my trauma through, tapping techniques, self-massage, okay? Um I use some other things as well, but that was one of the, main contributors to my healing journey, okay? That doesn't erase the past, it doesn't change the past, it doesn't make the past go away, but it helps reset your nervous system so that you are able to, freely move forward so you're not doing this, right? Sometimes people be upset, about these relationships that they're in, but really what they're upset about is like some, abandonment wound, some type of relational thing that happened to them, in their family structure or growing up or whatever. That a lot of times doesn't have to do with the person that they're in this kind of relationship or situationship, whatever it is that they're doing right now or this person, right? This crying at night, this could just be a cry for help, right? Um, book yourself an appointment. Right. These folks are professionals, they're independent, you know what I mean? They ain't gonna tell nobody what you say. Trust me, they have heard a lot of things. I remember going to one of my counselors, and I told him something I felt so terrible about, and then he told me something, and I was like, "What?" I was made me feel good that I wasn't a counselor, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, geez, like, he had to let somebody, like, you know, spew that out, right? Um, yeah, moving on. This person could be crushing on you right now. You could have had a crush on them in the past, and where it just didn't work out, right? A lot of times those crush feelings don't really materialize, right? And then we're left, kind of disappointed and like it's like, okay, well, if I was overgiving, right? Why was I overgiving? Why were you being too nice? Why didn't that person deserve your kindness? News. You could be hearing some news about this is like literally the second like message thing. You could be hearing some news about this person, and specifically, you could be hearing news about this person perhaps moving or traveling somewhere. Okay, I'm getting that. Forgive. You could need to forgive this person, especially if you were too nice to them and they did not deserve your kindness. Maybe you gave this person a place to stay. Maybe you fed this person. Maybe you gave this person help with transportation. Maybe you gave them a job, right? And how did they repay you, right? I paid for vacations for my ex. How did he repay me? Well, he beat me up and caused thousands of dollars in damage in my home, right? No, he does not deserve any more of my kindness. He probably didn't deserve my kindness back then either. But here I am like, "Oh, well, if I'm used to," you know what I mean? It's this kind of thing, right? There was nothing I could do to make that person start to appreciate things, to start to feel things so that he didn't want to beat the shit out of me, you know? And here I'm paying for us to go on vacation. Like, he literally beat me up. It was, like, 10 days before we were going to Mexico. Like, really? Like, you can't be happy in Mexico with somebody? Like, you ain't gonna be happy nowhere, okay? That's that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, okay? So if you're stuck around this decision, like, let that be the decision maker for you, right? Yeah. Who do you want your roommate to be in whatever tropical location, maybe Mexico, right? The good news is I went there again after we had broken up, and I had a great healing journey down there, honestly. I went down by the water and I down by the beach at night, and I, like, just released a lot of, like, the pain and anguish and things that I was carrying and the guilt, because, yeah, some things are just out of our control, right? So some of that forgiveness could be to yourself, all right? Maybe a situation didn't work out the way you thought it was going to be. Maybe you didn't get some little happily ever after out of it. Okay, well, at least you tried. Some people don't even do that, like ever. Possibly the person that you were in the relationship with, right? Like that was you know what I'm saying? Like that was their version of trying. Like I think you can give yourself a break for the amount that you tried. Right? Because their version of trying is, like, barely a D minus, right? and here you're giving yourself an A minus, A minus, A minus because nothing that worked out. Guess what? It's still an A. I don't know what you want from me. Excuse me. I don't see any of my cards. Stop. I think she needs to stretch out. Um, there could be somebody in your energy that you're just not sure, like, why they're popping up again. Um, this could have been where, like, this person was in a relationship with you and they just didn't know what to do. They don't know how to treat people, they don't know how to treat themselves, like, just period, right? Um, so, that could have been their kind of, "Well, I don't know what to do. I don't know what you want," right? You can be like, "Well, for starters, I don't wanna be, treated like crap," you know, like, yelled at all the time, or, "Will you be mine?" Maybe this is this crush here thinking about you. Now that's somebody who's knows what they want, right? Vacay. You could be getting ready to go on a vacation or planning a vacation. This could give you some of the clarity that you've been seeking regarding this situation. So whether or not this is a vacation, solo or with a partner, okay? Looking for a teammate. So, somebody here definitely looking for partnership, not just say romantic notions. That's what I want to say. All right. You know, sorry, not everybody lives at Kylie Jenner's big fucking mansion. And yeah, some of us have real problems, not, how plump are our lips gonna be, you know. Hopefully it's you don't have to kiss the ass of the boss too hard, right? So you can get your schedule right in the next upcoming weeks. Do you know what I'm saying? Like some people have other things on the brain than just little bump and grind all the time because they got some injections in their big fucking ass, which is about the equivalent to their freaking brain, if you ask me. Sorry, y'all. I grew up with this, seeing this obsessive culture in beauty magazines and the photoshopping and stuff. And now, it's like people want to Photoshop themselves in real time via surgeries. And, I personally haven't, had a desire to do things cosmetically as an adult. Okay. But I know growing up what kind of peer pressure it can be, okay? Um, yeah, there's people that buy their teenage daughters a set of boobs for graduation, like, "What? How about paying for some books to go to college?" There's an idea. You can always get boobs at a later time, and plus your boobs don't stop I mean, I had little tiny B cups when I was in high school. At one point in time, I was wearing, like, a freaking double F or something because of the weight I gained during one of my relationships, so, just saying. And it's like, okay, and then tomorrow it's wafy, and then the next day it's big, and then you know? And what is this endless cycle of money that gets spent on that? What? So their butt looks good in a picture at one point in time? Like, I mean, people go to the gym and can get those results too, right? Anyway, I'm feeling the Spirit Halloween deck today, you guys. It's just this energy. It's just this energy. It's like there's something creeping about it. I can't quite put my finger on it yet. So let's see what else comes out. Um, this person, whoever this is, that can't make a decision, I I feel like this person, their idea of a relationship is what looks good in pictures. That's that's their idea. It's not a day-to-day thing. It's not, um so just saying. You might hear something specifically about that person. Alright, let's get into this tarot here. What does the collective need to know about this situation? I also got some Jimmy John's today. They had a special where it's after 2 p.m., you got, like, free chips and a drink. It was a coupon that came through, so I was like, "Yes." I've been busy all morning clearing up paperwork. It's all my end of the year tasks, so hopefully you as well are on the ball. 10 of Pentacles. Maybe you are. Maybe you are. Money, 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 money. Remember when they had that as the theme song to that show, The Apprentice? Yeah, that guy, he's gonna get to be our president again, right? But you know what that show was about? It was about making money, right? And right here, it has you sitting pretty, right? With the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. And he's got a sort of he's got the horns. Like, it's like, do you want to get in this dude's way? Because he looks kind of gnarly. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. This could have been, and it's so funny. There's this maze in the back. And I have this message here. I don't know what you want from me. It's like it's like they wanted you to just keep going through this maze, to go through this maze and keep bumping your little head into that, and then they could be like, "Ah, look." And you're like, "Wow, I didn't know that you were so simply entertained. Let me grow so fucking big that I'm gonna smash all over this." Okay, like I'm Jack Nicholson's ghost in that goddamn movie, wanting revenge, okay? That's what I'm saying here. Think he's gonna get stuck in that maze the next time? It's like, "No." So whoever thought they were gonna get that from you, and I think it's like this, because they see how you can be successful, so they're like, "Watch, I'm gonna drop them. I'm gonna use them as my little pawn, and I'm gonna put them in this situation and see what happens, and then I'm gonna observe, and then that's gonna help me figure out," right? But I'm not gonna tell the collective because why? because the collective will be getting the F up out of there, right? And again, just because you're not saying something, don't mean you're not packing them bags to get the hell out. Maybe you got a little bit of money tucked away somewhere. I'm just saying. Yeah, they thought you were gonna do their dirty work. I'm a fool to do your dirty work. Oh yeah. I don't wanna do your dirty work no more. Right? If anybody's confused out there, there's only one of me. Okay. Yeah, that's right. They think you don't see them, but you do. In fact, this is how you see them from above. Like they thought they were gonna see you. They thought it's like that movie. What is that movie with like is it Clash of the Titans, and they're moving the little clay pieces, the gods are, well, I want na, 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 na. That's what they thought they were doing. Like you were just this little insignificant pawn in there. Yeah. And now what? Now they're realizing it's time for them to bend the F over, right? Just like they wanted you to. But the collective, so nice. When they bend over, you're not going to kick them on the ass so they fall over when they're trying to tie their shoes to go to work, now are you? Because you will happily watch them tie their own shoes and get up and walk to work, just like you had to, right, collective? Madder than a hornet. Somebody is seriously madder than a hornet on this energy. I don't know who it is. That may be why this forgiveness came out because I feel like somebody is like ticked and they're going to need to practice some forgiveness big time. If it's not you, collective, it's them. Okay. But, if you're ever struggling, right, just pray about it, meditate about it. The answer will come around eventually. Right. What else does this collective need to know regarding this situation? Glad I did this reading for you guys today. Like yesterday, it was I could have maybe snuck it in. I just wasn't feeling as focused. So I'm glad that it's kind of the same. It's a little more intense today, to be honest, but it's similar to what was going on the other day. The 10 of Wands. Look at y'all in your tens here. Yeah. Bada bang, bada boom. 10 of Wands. This dragon. Who has had enough? Oh, you brought me a pile of sticks. Good. Breathe on. Light them on fire. 'Tis the season. Hopefully nobody's having to survive off of fireplace heat. Hopefully you got central heating in your place. If not, have a good space heater. This dog, she's looking right at it's hilarious. Yeah, you. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna show her to you guys. Sarah here, like, she'll like, just on my cards, like, it's no big thing for her. Isn't that right? Yeah, yeah. What else does this collective need to know, please, regarding this message today? The Four of Cups. So ghoulish. Always ready to snatch that happiness away, right? Sometimes it feels like that. It's like, okay, I'm up to here with this, and I'm up to here with this. And then it's like, you know, just when you thought maybe, right? And it's like, is the other shoe going to drop now? Okay. This could be um, an old paradigm though that you're experiencing that with this Four of Cups, almost like being haunted by again, yeah. Maybe you did a lot for this person and it's like now they're like, "Hey, what else can they do for me?" Hey. You're like, "Look, no, that relationship is dead and gone right here. It's in the graveyard. It's not ever coming back. Not in the way they think." Right? It was like the golem, the precious. Ah, give me the precious. Right? You're like, quit breathing on me, dude. Like you're creeping me the F out. And while you're at it, back the F up. Did you forget about the COVID social distancing stuff? Because your death breath here is reeking of greed and freaking ignorance. I know I stumbled over that, but you know what I'm saying. Okay. Mm. Mm. And look at what's on the boss. I'm so, this is again. Well, well, they won't realize that yeah, yeah, they will. In fact, the person that just fell off the freaking turnip truck even knows it. This is what is so like, you know what I mean? Where it's like, I know you think you're slick, but even my neighbor's blind dog can figure your dumb ass out, right? Once people stop believing the lies and things coming out of their mouth, right? When words and actions don't align, right? Yeah, well, when words and actions don't align, then maybe, yeah, that person is not for you, karmic or not. Okay. Everybody has different goals. Maybe somebody wants to go to the National Kitty Cat Expo in Savannah, Georgia in 2026. I don't know where it's at, but do you know what I'm saying? Like, and somebody else is like, "Oh man, what do you want to do that for? You want to go get a bunch of blow and get some strippers and let's go have some party fun." And you're like, "Well, I was gonna save my money for this," and they're like, "You don't need to do that." You know what I'm saying? It's like their idea ain't taking you nowhere. Tale as old as time, right? Like you ain't offering me nothing unique, pal. Titties and beer. That's all you got? Titties and beer? Like, you don't think old Savannah, Georgia, or some wherever the fuck this place is at, it's got some Stupid titties and beer show for you dumb fucks that can't figure out how to do anything else with your goddamn money. Tired of dating? That's what you call it? Hoeing around? Hoeing around is dating to some of y'all? That's what you call dating? Y'all been watching too many movies where the prostitute says, "Hey honey, you want a date?" Y'all been watching too much of that and think that's real life. It ain't. It ain't. And it ain't nowhere to be. And that's not where any real ones are going to be neither. Because the real ones, they're going to be getting out of that done. So don't think I'm here trying to judge nobody, because for surely I am not. Yeah, who are your friends? Are they the ones sitting there holding the stripper's butthole open while you do the? Is that how it goes? You better lick the crack. You might have missed some, right? Are those your buddies? Are those your pals? Yeah, let's all get together and have a big brouhaha. Fuck you. Get a fucking clue, you loser. Please. Have you seen what some of these strippers look like? They don't look too good. So again, don't let some lustful person tell you it's about your looks and all this stuff. It ain't. Cause honey, even if you were all dressed up in that getup, okay, the fact that you ain't gonna let him do blow off your blowhole is fact enough that they is not for you. Cause that's what makes them happy. Is that what makes you happy, honey? You know? Just saying. Some people think they're missing out on something. It's like, no, you're no, no, you're not missing nothing. Not that. Yeah, you're like, what? Yeah, you're like, I'm investing in something else. I'm investing in my mind. I'm invested in my soul. Maybe you are hitting the gym. You are investing in your body if you are able-bodied, right? I don't like to preach the gym too much because not everyone has the same physical capabilities. And, I'm sorry, but that does not last forever either. So just because you were hot once when you were 32, don't mean you're going to be hot after your stuff gets all stretched out after you knocked out a couple kids or so. All right? Take a breath. It's going to be okay. Right? But have some self worth about you. Okay? In fact, you're worth more now because you have that experience. Some of these people that, oh, they hit the wall, no, they're just experienced now. They're not dumb anymore. Okay. And some people want you to go back to being inexperienced and dumb just so that they can manipulate you and take advantage of you. Put you back in this little maze so they can watch you hit your head over and over, and then they'll say, "Oh, little thing, I'll just take care of you. You're so stupid thinking you can go off on yourself without big old me showing you how to hit your head." This is what these people think of you. I hate to be the one to tell you, but it's true, okay? This is really how these people think and operate, okay? It's I know, it's like a mental disease. It's sick. But say love you. Mm. Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. The Fool. Yeah. You're getting a new beginning out of this. and people could see you, like, you can see how he's, like, kinda juggling, shuffling. Sometimes that happens when you enter into a new territory. Maybe you started a new job and your schedule's like this, and yeah, you can't get to the gym right now. Maybe, yeah, you're not spending as much time with the kids right now, blah, blah, blah. That doesn't mean it's not gonna work out. So don't let somebody else who hasn't gone through those challenges, right, and succeeded tell you about, it's like, yeah, I guess I can read about all these obstacles, but that doesn't mean you're going to have them. Think of all the conditions that a baby can be born with. And maybe they weren't born with any conditions at all, and they got 10 fingers, 10 toes, and a beating heart. You're just like, wow. Feels pretty boss energy to have a 10 of pentacles of abundance in that kind of way. Strength of health, the spirit of health, the spirit of fierceness, the spirit of carrying on regardless of those challenges. What's that movie? What's that movie? Oh my god. The Look Who's Talking movie, and they have the scene in the beginning, all the little sperm are swimming, right? And it's like only one's gonna make it, right? It's like yeah. Okay. But whoever is trying to get into this energy, there's just something not right about them because it's like why are they even trying to scare you anyway? Huh? Why? It's like why do they care? This is what I never understand these readings when it comes up. But some of this stuff is not meant for us to understand completely. Some of this is meant for us to detach, right? To detach ourselves from worrying, right? Of guilting ourselves into thinking that, oh, well, if I was there, maybe things. No, just no. You just keep on doing your thing. You'd be like, I don't bother. I'm not trying to bother nobody. I'm not trying. Exactly. Just keep on keeping on doing just that. And sooner or later, it's it's like dominoes. I just played regular dominoes when I was a kid, not the rummy dominoes, whatever. Crazy, some crazy game they made from like the game Rummy into dominoes, but I'm just talking about regular dominoes. Kind of like playing cards a little bit, but with game pieces. I used to play with my mother when I was younger. Something very easy, even a wee child can understand. Right. My dad played chess with me when I was younger. He taught me how to play chess. Keeping your mental acuity here, I think that's the part of the message here, investing in that, um, versus investing in ratchet hose. Be like, "Oh, you want me to hang out with who? Why?" So I can watch them get arrested? So I can watch them throw their life down the toilet? I'm good. Good. Oh, Lord have mercy. Here we go. Ah, see if I can reach these without completely getting off of the bed here. I have this all set up in my bedroom currently because I was just feeling it today here versus at the desk in the big room. So so weird. There's like so few people in today, but maybe it's because I'm using this computer versus my normal using my mobile. Usually when I do a live, I mean, it could be the time too, but usually when I do a live, a lot more folks show up. The Knight of Wands. Yeah. So if you are going on vacation, you could run into somebody like that you have fun with, run around with, maybe somebody that you flirt with. I'm not saying this has to be a, intimate adventure or whatnot, but it is definitely a possibility here. Okay. Ooh, the Emperor. Yeah. Yeah, there ain't nobody like the Emperor that's done with stuff when they're done with stuff, right? Like this fire-breathing dragon right here probably belongs to the Emperor, right? He's like, yeah, go out there and breathe some fire around so people stop bugging me, right? So I'm tired of people coming over here and bugging me, thinking they got something to say about anything, right? Because an emperor's got their money on their mind, paying their own way, right? Not like some of these dudes of the day be coming in the bar, hey, buy me this, buy me that, buy me this. What are you, 13? Go get a job, man. Go get a job, right? Maybe somebody someday will have some pity on you. Maybe this emperor will give you a job. Mm. I mean, maybe. I have to fill out the application first. See if they can get there to fill out the application, right? That's step number one, showing up. That's why a lot of these dudes on this online dating, they never want to actually go nowhere. They just want to, get their little looks for free, right? It's like somebody was like, I said something about going out, and I was like, I even had an outfit picked out. He's like, "Ooh, let's see the outfit." I was like, "No, the outfit's for going out. You don't get to see the outfit unless we go out." Like, do you? Uh, that's why they call it an outfit, not an infit. Like, this is the infit, honey. This is. I might do my makeup up for y'all sometime, or maybe after I happen to go out or something. Like, I'll do a bonus reading or something. But us girls at home just sitting here in full makeup and heels, right? And lingerie, of course. Lots of lingerie. Sorry, you guys. I'm just in that mood, I guess. I'm feeling that energy. The three of cups. Yeah, so this person gonna be coming around like, oh, remember when we were like this, and remember when we were like this, and you'd be like, well, I remember when you were sucking off my energy, leading me to an early freaking grave. Yeah, I remember that. And you're like, and now I'm having cocktail hour every day of the freaking week now that I don't have to deal with your dumb ass. Right? You know what I'm saying? It's like they want to relive some glory days that never actually happened. Very close to the 5 of Cups, which I call the party that never happened card, okay? But basically what it is that this person may get to observe you, living the high life. Back on the high line again. Something, right? Na 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 na. Okay, moving on. I know it's been fun. Let's get a clarifier here for this Fool card, and then it looks like we're gonna wrap it up because we're at that time. My dog could not be happier. She's already sleeping. Eyes feels like I can't wait for this reading to get over. Now I get to take over the whole bed. Oh, she's so adorable, though. I love having her here with me. The Y'all, the 4 of Cups again. So again, with this Fool card, like a lot of you could have like a new job, a new schedule, some kind of new routine. And whoever used to be around you or whoever is not like really supporting you, let's put it that way. They thought you were just going to be all despondent and hard on your luck and this and that. And you're like, actually, I'm kind of having fun over here. Who knew? Yeah. Yeah, you're the one that called the judgment. Cause you're like, look, maybe like I said before, maybe it didn't work out, right? But you're not holding on to something. You buried it, you moved it on. You're now celebrating the beginnings that you've been able to have, okay? And you're not feeling despondent, nor are you feeling like it's somebody else that's giving you this cup. No. This I can't make you happy. That's what, you're kind of telling back to these people. It's like, well, look, I can just do what I do. I'm not the one making you happy. Like if you're not happy in that job, find a different job. You know what I mean? If you're not happy with that partner, find a different partner. If you're not happy without having a hamster at your house, go get a fucking hamster, okay? Start filling that cup up. And then you might have something to celebrate, right? So, yeah, it's like that, the power, my dear, was always within you type thing. So, my God, I'm gonna be so happy to get this hair done tomorrow. I need to put together my little gift basket though for my stylist because she takes care of me. You know what I mean? I have some fun little self-care things I think that might go good in a little Christmas gift basket. So, anyway, yeah, been interesting. Like I said, this was very much all over. So, if you are feeling that way, maybe that's why. If you, for some reason, did not work on a new moon manifestation, maybe that is why you are feeling some of these energies as well. It is never too late to work on your manifestations. It's just the new moon is a good time to meditate upon them, okay, spiritually speaking. But that doesn't mean that you have to wait until then, just like nobody has to wait until January 1st to start a New Year's resolution. Nobody. Everybody can start doing that today, tomorrow, in the next 2 minutes, right? Yeah. All right. It's just kind of a ceremonial type thing. So, if that is part of the reason why you have been feeling scattered with this energy, okay, That again, um, kind of clear out, ground out, and refocus. All right. Only a few days left till the end of the year, y'all. So take advantage of it. Make it yours. This is your time. Your time is now, literally. You are in the here and now, right now. Nobody else can change that fact. It's a fact. And you're here for a reason, right? Hopefully it's a good reason. Think, and it can be very simple. Can you cook a pizza without burning it? Good for you. Hey, there's one thing. Did you get dressed today and all your tags were on the right side of your body? There's two things. Did you make a hair appointment for yourself that's coming up like I did? Yeah. Self-care, you know what I mean? You know, keeping on these routines, keeping on these type of life cycles is gonna cycle your life to where it needs to be, okay? And out of the darkness, out of the despair, away from the hopelessness, away from the pain, away from the trauma, away from the all of it. Not saying your life's gonna be worry-free, right? Because 'Cause we're all humans going through a human experience, I mean, but life has joy, right? It's not just the downs, we have ups as well. For some of you, you might be like, "I've been in the down area for a while," right? Like, barely surviving. Now's your time. Alright, please like or subscribe, and until next time, manifest wisely. Bye-bye.